Hello everybody, it's the Raven8425 here, bringing another video, and today we're starting a brand new series on the channel. We're doing a Dynasty with the Mississippi State Bulldogs, but unlike an offline Dynasty, we're doing an online Dynasty, meaning we're going to be going up against real players. We're going to be battling for recruits against real players. It's going to be much more difficult to rebuild this team and to win a title, but it should be fun. Now, before we get into our first game against Virginia Tech, who is a user, we need to talk about some things because this is an online Dynasty. It's going to look a little bit different than what you're perhaps used to. The first thing we need to look at is the conferences. Now, in order to make sure we were playing as many users as possible and not playing against the CPU, he had to switch up the conferences. All right, there's going to be 8 team conferences. All right, and they're all filled with users. So we're in the ACC actually. So you can see we have Georgia Tech, Auburn, Clemson, Miami, Ole Miss, Virginia Tech, and Florida State in here. Florida State does have a user. He just hasn't joined the league yet. So, you know, the title games are going to look different. It's going to be easier to get there because you're only competing against 18, but it's all users. All right, so there should only be about 1 or 2 CPU games on the schedule. And I'll flip through some of these if you guys want to take a look at them. So like the Big 12, all users. The Big 10, all users. We go down here to the Pac-12, or sorry, the SEC, all users. Okay, those 4 conferences are where all of the user teams are at. Okay, so the winner of those conferences obviously get the first round bye, but it's going to be much more difficult. You're going to see a lot of losing teams just because we're going to be playing each other all the time. Now this Dynasty is on Heisman difficulty. It's 6-minute quarters with the accelerated clock, so games should go fairly quickly. But if we do have to play the CPU, it will be difficult because it's going to be on that Heisman difficulty, and even the players around us are going to be playing a little bit differently. Now, as far as recruiting goes in this Dynasty, as of right now, I cannot show you the guys I'm recruiting, because if I do that, these guys in this league, they know about my channel. They're going to hop on here, look at all my guys, and I'm telling you, I have some good recruits that nobody's looking at. So I do not want to give them free intel. Okay, now when these guys start to commit to my team, that's when I'll show you who I'm picking up. So it's going to be a little bit different. I know it sucks not being able to see who I'm recruiting right away, but again, I know these guys will watch this video. They'll be like, "Ooh, I got to go after him." So I'm not going to be showing you guys that part until guys start to commit. Okay, but let me tell you, there are some guys that we are first on that are going to absolutely change this team. But we're going to go ahead and get into our first game here. It's going to be against these Virginia Tech Hokies. Again, this is a user. I don't know too much about him if he's good or not. But we're going to be going ahead and using the Oregon playbooks. I've been liking that on the Road to College Football Playoff, and we use the 3-4 multiple. You're going to see me kind of running some more same plays a little bit more, just because when you're playing a user, you have to really play a certain way in order to beat them. And I actually realized I was in game chat just then. So I don't want to be in game chat because he would have heard everything I was saying. I would be like, "Oh, I'm about to run the ball," and then he would hear that. So I went ahead and went to a party chat. So hopefully that doesn't change anything as far as sound goes. But we're taking on this Virginia Tech team who's going to come out to their song. Obviously you can't hear it because I had to turn off the music for copyright issues, but I'm excited to get into this. Hopefully we can start the year off 1-0, and we'll see how things go. We have some good players, but this is going to be a rebuilding year. You know, this team just isn't that great right off the bat, but hopefully we can make something happen here in week 1 against these Hokies. So we're going to start with the opening kickoff here coming our way, and we're going to start on offense first here against these Hokies. Hopefully we can start off with a good drive here to get our season off on the right foot. If you guys haven't seen my videos before, I kind of do like a little bit of play-by-play, give a, you know, what I'm thinking, my commentary, react to what's going on. It looks like he's coming out and I guess 3-4, but his linebackers are all spread out. He's actually going to blitz, it looked like there. His guy gets a shed for him, though, so it's going to be 2nd and 9. Thinking about running a little play action here. I think he's actually running 3-5. Excuse me. Maybe we can make him bite, but we don't, and we're instantly sacked. That's frustrating because he's not sending more than we're blocking. Our guy just gave him a little tap with his hand and let him by. But on 3rd and 9, let's see if we can pick this up. Should be difficult, obviously, but... Oh, we had X open. If we just had one more second, we could have got it to him, but we're going to have to start with a punt here. On 4th and 9. And we don't even get full power on that, but... Again, I'm not expecting this Bulldogs team to be insane right off the rip. You know, it's going to take time. But hopefully, again, this is Hokies team isn't that great. You know, there's somebody we should definitely be able to compete with. So he's going to come out in shotgun first, making some hot routes. And we're able to get there. He was trying to throw to his run back on the streak. I think he realized that I was actually supposed to be guarding him. And so he was hoping something opened up, but it just did not. All right, we have 2nd and 10 here for this guy. He's going to do like a little mountain swing pass. And we're going to let him throw that because our guy's there. Should be a hold, I'm guessing, and it is. We're going to decline that, make it 3rd and 14 for him. And since it's 3rd and long, we're going to go ahead and play the sticks and make him throw the ball in front of us. Now, there are 4th down rules in this league, meaning he can't go for it whenever he wants. All right, we're going to have to play sort of realistic. He's with the clock's running down there. And he gets it just over my head. I just don't get the animation. And he makes a nice pass to his tight end. No pressure, by the way. He held the ball for a good minute there. He hasn't ran the ball once, which tells me he's probably not going to run much, but there he goes and runs it. They gain 5. Not terrible, not terrible. So 2nd and 5 here. And obviously against a user, we can definitely force him into more mistakes. Had I been just 1 inch closer to that tight end, and he tries to cut it back that way, I think he thought it was an option play. I think he wanted to keep it, but it just didn't work out for him. So 3rd and 8 here, we're going to run cover 3. We're in the nickel. And we're there instantly, in the backfield. And that should knock him out of field goal range. I think since he's on the other side of the 50, he can go for this. Or perhaps he's just looking at the rules. He's probably just looking at the rules. And yeah, I don't think he could go for it. I'm going to make sure we don't rough the blocker or the punter here. So he's going to try to pin us back in our end zone, our own zone, I should say. And he's going to do so beautifully. What a punt by that guy. Well done, sir. This makes things difficult for us, obviously. If he run commits, if he comes out in a heavy box, I might have to switch it up. I think we're just going to continue with this run play and hope good things happen. And we're able to spin it back inside. What a spin move, though. Because he was about to come and hit us on the edge. Luckily, we were there. Or we had a little bit of a hole in the middle, so he like spin back into it. So it's a good play there. We're going to run a little wildcat. Again, still kind of pinned back here. Want a few more yards. And we can get it to the outside. And we're able to pick up the 1st down. This run game seems to be working at the moment, so we're going to stick to it. We're going to run the toss to the right. He's bringing his guys in. And we're going to try to cut it back in, but nothing really doing there. So it'll be 2nd and 8. We're going to go to our go-to reverse pass in the Wildcat. This can get open very easily if he doesn't blitz. Let's see what happens. They actually play it well. I can't even do anything. I could not move with my quarterback. I wanted to rush to the outside, but it would not let me. The game was glitched out. So it will be 3rd and 8. If he's using that linebacker over the middle, I think he's going to go the first route and then come off of it. So I'm going to be looking that way, and he's not. We're going to throw it underneath the circle, and he makes the hit. It's going to be 4th and 2, and we're going to have to punt this football away. Even if I wanted to go for this, I could not because of the league rules. I wouldn't go for it either way, so it is what it is. So we get a good punt off this time. He's going to try to cut it to the outside, but that ain't going to work as we force him back. It's been a defensive battle so far. Again, he's been mostly throwing the ball, so that's what I'm going to be playing against. He runs the read option. He's got plenty of space here to make something happen, but one simple adjustment will stop that from ever happening again. We just go to our option read defense, go to conservative. That's something I just need to remember to do from the start against these user teams. One more play here in the second quarter. Oh, he was throwing it to that receiver, and had he done that, it would have been a pick, but he gets hit before he can throw it. So we will get actually one more play here in this third quarter. First quarter, excuse me. And we're going to get the hit stick, making it a 3rd and 3. Not a terrible first quarter defensively, but offensively, we're absolutely dreadful at the moment. But on 3rd and 3, we're going to bring out the 4-4 defense, just in case he does decide to run the football. We're going to load up that box. We're going to hard flat it on the outside. He's definitely running it. He's flipping it. And we just got to get out there to him, and we do, making it a 4th and 3. I do believe in the rule book he can go for this. And I do expect him to. Although I do not think he will run the football again, if I had to guess. I think he's looking at the rules. I'm not sure if he can or not. Even if he does, I'm not going to check on it. I mean, it's 4th and 3 from the 40. He should be able to go for this, I think. But we're going to send heat. We haven't sent pressure all game. So if he does decide to go for it, that's what we're going to do. And I think we're just going to go ahead and call it. Even if he does punt, I'm not even going to bother. And he is. But it could be a fake, so, you know, just want to be sure of it. And we rough the punter. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I hate that in this game. That makes me aggravated. It's not even a punt block, so I do not feel the need to even make sure of that. And my guy still roughs the punter. Take it out of the game. Absolutely take it out of the game. But we're going to have to answer here on defense once again, even though we've absolutely shut this kid down all game. And would you look at that? We shut him down again. But the game gifted him a first down, so now we need to make sure we stop him and just hold him to 3. And obviously we need to make sure on all punts that we're on the guy who could have potential roughing the punter. He knows we're on the safety. I guess he's figuring this is man defense, and it is, obviously. But he's going to go to the post, and we're there. He underthrew it. He underthrew it. And we spin. We just made one man miss, and we can't. But what a play by the corner. Who even was that? That's Pollock, who undercuts that route. I love to see that from our guys. Heck of a play there. Way to answer that terrible roughing the kicker penalty. And we're going to run the ball here on 1st and 10. We're just going to run the inside zone play. And his guys are just shedding our very low overall offensive line. So we're going to have to figure something out. I don't know if Virginia Tech has a good offensive line, but let's see what we can do here. On 2nd and 11, he's brought his safety way up in the box, so we're just going to go ahead and dump it off to the running back. And we're going to fumble the ball out of bounds. I think he was actually down on that. Either way, it goes out, but we do lose some yards on it. Will they review? They will not, so it was a fumble, actually. We're going to run play action. Hopefully we can get our crossing route open up out here. And we're going to throw it, and we have him. I kind of had to throw that without it being ready because the rush got in so quick. But he was open. That was kind of a blind throw, I'm not going to lie to you guys, but it worked out. And we have the ball in Virginia Tech territory for the very first time. Some decent blocks on that play. We pick up 5. We're going to go ahead and run it again, but this time we're going to run play action, see if we can't hit our tight end on the corner route. He's bringing up the safety. That's good news. And he's going to intercept it. It's just underthrown a bit. Just got to stop a return. That's on me. I can't throw that against a real player who can click on. I'm very used to playing the CPU, so it's going to take a little bit to adjust. I'm not going to lie. It's going to take some time to adjust to it. But on 1st and 10, we're going to send some pressure. He's going to run the little mountain swing pass. He's going to throw the slant, and this guy hangs on to that one. Surprisingly, he gets absolutely mauled as soon as he caught it, but he does hang on, and it'll be 2nd and 1 for this team. If I had to guess, I'd say a run play is coming here. It's not. It's play action. I get caught on a blocker. But he's going to throw it. Almost throws another interception. We had the guy there. It was a cover 2. That play actually could have been bad had he read it properly, but it's going to be 3rd and short. If I had to guess, I'd say a run play is coming. We're going to pinch the D line just in case he tries to run down the middle, and he does, and we cannot get there in time. So he barely picks up the 1st down. But we're going to be at the 2-minute warning. Still 0-0. He's coming out and empty. See what he's trying to do here. He's going to throw it underneath. We're there, just a little bit behind it. Just a little bit. I didn't really have time to mess with my depth chart because of, you know, scheduling reasons. I had to kind of get on and just instantly play, and our defense is all kinds of screwed up here. He's going to throw it underneath to his little hitch route there, and he gets it. We're going to come out a nickel because he's pretty much just throwing the ball. We're actually going to blitz here. Make him make a quick decision with this football. We're going to guard this guy because he hot routed him for something, and he's going to run the little zig. He actually gets me on it, and he's going to get around me with a little user juke. And they're going to score. Virginia Tech opens it up. Bad play call on me. Now I know not to blitz him in that empty set. So Virginia Tech's going to go up 7-0. If he can make the field goal. It's the user, so it's not given, but we'll run safe just in case he wants to fake it. But he's gonna kick it now, and he hits it. 7-0 Virginia Tech, but we have a chance to answer here, and we need to because they are gonna start with the ball in the 2nd half. I mean, he's just getting pressure in super quick on us. Defensively, I don't know what to do. One thing I do notice with him is he's using safeties, so I think if we can just attack the side of the field that he's using, we can definitely get something because he's eventually going to make a mistake with that user. It's risky to user a safety. So I think we kind of just figure out where he's usering and try to hit that over the top. So let's take a minute, see here where he kind of lines up, see if we can catch him moving. And he's not going to show us on this play, so we're going to go ahead and just snap it. He's going to get pass interference, actually. You can see just how quick that pass rush is getting in. It's ridiculous. We're going to run this mountain fake screen because if he's playing on that right side again, something could be open over the top here. Let's see who he's using. That's going to be important. Okay, he's using that guy. So circle could be open here. And he's not really. It's going to be a pick. It's actually overthrown. We need more things going to the opposite side of the field because he's going to bring the safety down. See who he's on this time. He's on the D line. He gets stuck. We're going to throw it to the running back. Get it down for a 3rd and 1. We're going to hurry up, and we're going to run inside zone. Actually, we didn't actually get the audible off. So we're going to try one more time, and this time we actually do get the audible off. And we're able to, and instant fucking sheds, man. This Mississippi State team needs to recruit offensive linemen clearly, as we cannot block a 12-year-old. We couldn't block a middle school football team at this rate. I mean, it is ridiculous just how easily this Virginia Tech team is getting in the backfield. So, Gonna have to be a point of emphasis for this team going forward. He runs the screen. The blocks don't really work out for him, so he only gains 4 on that one. And he's going to be running the hurry up here. We're going to go ahead and pass commit because that's obviously what he's going to be doing. And he's just going to throw it underneath. He's being smart with the football currently, so. Run a little man, see what we can do with it. And he throws it, but we hit him before he does. Or gets it off, I should say. So our defensive line is finally getting a little pressure on that quarterback. It's a fumble. Get on that. Get on that. We pick it up because they're still blocking. And the big boy's going to roll for a touchdown. And we're on the board. And just like that, it's a brand new ball game. As the big boy picks it up and runs it to the house. Trayvon Williams. Or, I'm sorry, that was not Trayvon Williams. That was big old Taylor there. And we're going to kick the extra point. And we're going to tie this football game. Heck of a play by that defense. Love to see that. Love it. Somebody's barking. Great hit. I don't even know who that was that came up with that sack. It looked like a safety almost. 23. I guess he's a linebacker. But look at the big boy run. Love to see it. Let me make sure this guy isn't typing anything at me. No. Sometimes people will talk, type to you during the game, but let's see what he decides to do with only 19 seconds. After that play, I would just run the ball. But knowing users, he's probably going to go for it. And now their quarterback is cold. And he's going to get hit, and he would have threw it right at us. That hit actually helped him. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here. If I was him, I would just run the football. That's what I keep saying, but let's see what he does here. He's going to run the option, and we're there for the quarterback, and we're going to get him out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Just want to run cover 2 man. Do we have that? We do. I'll take the running back here. Hopefully he just blocks him so I can have like a free guy. He's going to throw it over the top. Our guy's there for the pick. Can we get a return? No, but we do have 1 second left. So we can try to throw it up. See what happens. And I think, honestly, I'd rather run a... No, we'll do this. Fake toss verticals. Let's see if this works out. Obviously, we're going to be throwing it up into coverage, but just see what happens. And he's going to pick it. That's fine. Just got to make the tackle. And we got plenty of dudes over there. And, yep. We'll go into the half, tied 7-7. Our only points coming on defense. Our offensive line couldn't block anything. But defensively, we're playing well, other than the one time I ran a blitz and gave him an easy touchdown. So we'll see what happens here. But we go to this second half. We're going to start on defense, like I said. See if we can't get an early stop here and get the ball back and see if this offense can finally do something. Out on 1st down, we're going to run a little man. So the linebacker's going to have to go out and play that. It's actually a little screen, oddly enough, but the man defense actually worked well in that one because he was just sitting there waiting for it to come. So he's got 2nd and 13 here. It's hot routing a little bit. He's going to throw it behind the line of scrimmage, way behind the line, but still make something out of it. It's going to be 3rd and 10. And he continues to run the hurry up. We're going to play the sticks. We're going to play a pass. Let's get this guy to the outside. We're going to contain. And we're sacked the boy. Let's go. Eric Taylor, that's who it is. Already with 2 sacks. And the touchdown. He might end up being the National Defensive Player of the Week. Although those, I shouldn't have caught that, but although those awards are a little bit harder to win in a user league just because, you know, you have guys playing every game. So we're going to start off with a run play here on 1st and 10. Really hasn't worked out for us yet today, but hey, got to at least keep trying. He's going to pinch. Can I audible this? Let's see. I'll try once to audible, and it does work. And we're going to throw it straight to our tight end. I knew his user couldn't get over there in time. So we get a nice gain on 1st down. I think if we're going to run the ball, it has to be out of the pistol or I form or single back. I actually like what he's doing here. Gives us an opportunity to run the ball, and we do have space, and it's going to be a hold. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop down. It's unfortunate. The one run play we do get is probably because our defensive lineman was holding, but, you know, it happens. Can't even see the icons, makes this a little bit more difficult. We're just going to dump it off to the running back who falls over, unfortunately. We're going to run a little wildcat. We're going to get a jet sweep going here, see if this can't spark the run game at least. And it will, as we have a massive hole. And we will go. The wildcat proves to be the one that works. And we're going to score a touchdown. And we're going to take the lead here in the 3rd quarter. This offense has been stagnant all day. But one big play was enough to spark it. And just like that, we have the lead. This game was looking dire not that long ago, and all of a sudden, we're in the driver's seat. So we'll go ahead and kick this one off. And it'll go out of the back of the end zone. So the ball will be at the 25-yard line for this Virginia Tech Hokies team, who, honestly, other than one play, we have absolutely shut down today. So I'm going to just keep doing what I'm doing. And,
get on, Rainbow, bitch.
See what happens. He's going to run on 1st down, but we're there to shut it down. So on 2nd and 8, we're obviously playing the pass here. That's what he's done most of the game, and if he does run, it hasn't worked out well for him. And he's going to try to get to the edge, but he's just running backwards at this point, and he loses 4. As we're going to get him in a 3rd and long. He's going to go run empty. So we're going to pass commit as well. He thinks it's cover 2, but it's not. So he's going to go underneath, but we're there. But he breaks a tackle, and it's going to get him the 1st down. So a 1st down for the offense, the Virginia Tech offense, that is. We're going to bring the safety down. He's going to audible, maybe to a run play. Maybe he likes what he sees. Although his running back is gassed, so if we can get a hit stick off on him, he may fumble the ball. But it's going to be a run. Or, sorry, a pass, excuse me. He's going to gain 4 on that. Again, nothing crazy over the middle. Or nothing crazy working for him in the passing game. We are going to send a little blitz here. I don't want to be only zone. That's not going to work out if we end up doing that. So I think he's going to block the running back. I really do. So I'm going to play on the right side here and try to guard one of these guys. He didn't, so I have to get over there. And he's going to throw it, and that's almost an interception, but it is an incomplete pass, I should say. And we're going to run man here on 3rd down. Cover 2 man. We're going to play over the top just in case he decides to streak us. But we do have safety help over the top as well. So he's going to run a post route, but it's overthrown. And he will have to punt the football. We catch a break on that one. But we are going to be getting the football back here. Let's see if this offense can't put another score on the board and possibly ice this football game. We'll fair catch to avoid the fumble. On first down here, I do want to run the ball again. Definitely can't forget about the Wildcat either, though, because that worked out well last time. So we're going to run it. Pick up 8. Let's run the read option out of Wildcat. See how that works out. And we're just going to hand it off. The guy stayed in his place. And we gained 4, and that'll be the end of the third quarter, and we have the lead. Hopefully we can keep this drive going and take off even more of this clock. Third and 4. I'm actually going to run the ball. Call me crazy. But this is a good run play. And he's not going to be expecting it. And he didn't. And we break a tackle. And we get a first down. Let's go. Huge play. Absolutely huge. We're going to run another Wildcat run here to the outside. And he's loading up that left side, which looks good for us because we're running to the right. And we get a block. And we're going to spin. And we're going to get another Mississippi State first down. I bet you if I run the Wildcat and pass the ball, he will not be expecting it. We're going to do it. Hopefully. I'm hoping for a run commit. If he run commits, we have a touchdown. He did not run commit. And we're going to have to get to the outside. But we get it to the tight end, who does have a little bit of space. So, gain 7. Not a bad play. We're going to go ahead and run the ball here on 2nd and 3. Nothing really going there. He's starting to really play the run, which is understandable. And something that we definitely have been ready for. Never run this play, though. The back's cross. I think this could definitely get open. One of them, at least. And one of them does not get open, and we're lucky that's not intercepted. That was a bad throw by me. So we are going to have to punt it back, but again, this defense has played well. We're going to put a backspin on it and punt it as far as we possibly can. And he is actually going to try to return it. Nope, he's going to let it bounce, and it's going to bounce into the end zone, unfortunately. But we just need this defense to keep playing how they're playing, and we will be absolutely okay. He's going to start with an outside little out route, deep out route, and that works out for him. We started off in man. So what I want to do is go ahead and back up him. So this is a little bit of a different play because we're running man on one side and zone on the other. But I think he's it's going to be all man. I really do think he thinks that. And he did, but it's still open because the safety just didn't play it. Unfortunately. So he's getting a nice little drive together here. Commend him for that. He throws it to the outside and he's got another open man. All of a sudden this offense is clicking for him. Interestingly enough. Let's see if we can slow him down on this play at least. And he has the running back open, but it's going to be a swat. It should have been a pick. Our linebacker came over to play that. And we're going to show a cover 0 here, but it's actually going to be a zone play. So he thinks we're blitzing 100%, but we're not. And so he ran the zig, but this time instead of getting a touchdown, he only gets 6. But it's going to be 3rd and short. We're going to run cover 3. We're going to play hard flats, and hopefully we can stop him here. Hold him to a 4th down. Here's the run. It's a zone, and we pull him forward for a 1st down, unfortunately. But the closer and closer he gets to the end zone, the more condensed it's going to be. So hopefully we can stop him here. I'm actually going to use her the safety here. And he had someone open over the middle, but he's going to throw it to the outside. And we keep him in bounds, which at this point is actually kind of bad for us. I'm going to go ahead and move our linebacker over a little bit. He really should try to run the ball, I feel like. And he's still throws to run back, but it's overthrown. And honestly, the ref kind of fooled me there. I thought that was one of our guys. But alas, it's 3rd and 9. And we're just a couple of plays away from possibly winning this football game. And we have pressure there, but he gets away from it. And he has a man open, but he decides to just keep it. So it's going to be 4th and 3. And then all really comes down to this. Now, it's not totally the game because they still have 3 timeouts, but it'd be huge if we can get a stop here. So we're going to play cover 3. We're doing the hard flats. You guys know I love it. We need to watch this right side of the field, though. He's looking that way at first. He runs a little angle route and gets the touchdown. Touchdown Hokies. And we have a tie game, folks. Now, I'm actually going to run. I'm going to try to get this ball on the left side of the field here. Oh, we can't. So what I'm going to do... Actually, I'm going to take it out. Because I can. Alright, we're going to run our Wildcat trick play. It didn't work the first time, but we've been running the Wildcat so often, I think it could work here. I don't think he's blitzing. I think that's fake. And we have it. And I should have lobbed it. We had a touchdown. I did not expect that safety to come play it. That is a game, possibly game-losing play by me. All on me. If I lob it, that's a touch. If not a touchdown, a very big play. I'm going to go ahead and block the running back here. Although I don't think he's blitzing. I really don't. He is. And we're going to throw it away. Because nothing was really open. His user took away a lot of the good plays. Oh, man. We need something here. I'm going to run flood. I'm going to run flood. And we get it to the outside. Can he catch it? He cannot. It's just a bad throw. There may have been pressure. I wasn't looking. And there was. There was a guy right in his face. That's probably what ended up doing it. And he's going to try to block it, actually. He almost does. But he's going to fair catch it. And we need our defense to show up, like, instantly. Because they're a few plays away from being in field goal range. So... he might end up running the ball here after that audible. And he will. We're there. 2nd and 3. Since he's actually thinking about running it, we're going to come out in the 4-4. I think he's actually going to be auto-linked to like a quick play here, honestly. And he did. We're there. It's going to be 3rd and inches. Hopefully our defense can get a stop. He's got the running back, man. I had to guard 3 routes basically there. So we're going to use our timeout starting now. He's going to run the ball. I'm going to bait him, try to bait him with man. Hopefully he decides to actually pass it one of these times. He's not going to there. He actually does pass it. And he has a man. We're actually going to let him score. And he's going to go out of bounds. So he saw that we were trying to let him score there so we would have an opportunity with the ball. But we still have 3 timeouts, so we will at least get the ball back here, regardless. So Let's see what we can do, but it's not looking pretty. There's hope, but it's slim. So he's going to just need the ball 3 times, I'm guessing. Although he might actually try to go for it the last time. We're just going to spam timeout. We're getting these timeouts off. Because we do have 4 of them. Or 3 of them, excuse me. I wish we had 4. So he's running goal line. So he's going to try to punch it in. Maybe a fullback dive or a QB sneak. Maybe just try to take off some more time on the clock. I don't know. But he's going to score. So we have a little bit of time. 2 timeouts. Man, that wildcat play, I just keep thinking about it. But I think it's clear to see after today that this team needs a lot of work, right? And the offensive line is absolutely awful. Receivers can't get separation. I mean, and we are going to return this. I think it's our best bet of actually trying to score here, and we don't. But we got 2 plays, at least, to try to make something happen. We'll see what happens. He's not using the safety anymore, so that kind of takes away some of our... But we have us. Had circle open, can't make the throw. Not much to say about that. Had a player open and just missed it. I'm just going to lob it and hope our guy can come back and make a play. And that'll be the game. As we are going to lose to Virginia. Don't let them score, guys. Come on. Thank you. We are going to lose to Virginia Tech 21-14. Dynasty didn't start the way we wanted. But hey, this is the first year. We're on a really bad squad. It's going to take some time to build them up, right? So we can't be too mad. We came into a tough environment. Played a decent game, stuff to build off of, stuff to adjust to, and we'll come back next week and hopefully come out with a W. So that's the end of the first episode of this Mississippi State Dynasty, and obviously, like I said, didn't end the way we wanted it to. But we'll come back next week and hopefully get a win then. All right, and again, I'll keep you guys updated on recruiting. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.